Hi guys, sorry for not making a video in so long. This is probably the first vet related video I've made in maybe 3 years. So we'll try and crank them out a little bit more productively in the next few months. However, a lot's happened in the last 3 years. Probably the biggest one for us is that we've built and moved into a brand new clinic. So this video, I'll give you a tour behind the scenes of a brand new clinic. And we'll start off with where we are now. We're currently in the foyer reception area, sitting at the large animal desk. This is our large animal stock with everything that a farm might need. We've got an awesome display here made up by our two techs, Molly and Mel. They did a great job with their unique range of creativity. Down here we've got the waiting area and small animals. And we've got 3 consult rooms for small animals. Almost all 3 are identical, and this is where the smallies work, consulting and making the cats and dogs' lives a lot better. They really like the oxygenating plants as well, and it made me cry when they told me how much those plants were. Down in the main corridor we've got cattery, and cattery has enough to house 12 cats. You can also open them up to make one large, it's a bit hard to do it with one-handed. You can open them up to make one large cattery, or one large cage, I should say. And everything can be viewed from prep through this window. And it always seems to be the warmest room in the clinic here. Going through into prep now. Now, prep is where all the animals come to get, well, prepared really. So this is before they go into surgery. This is where we do the examining and the behind the scenes stuff which we generally don't do out in the consult room. We've got linked into the x-ray machine just there. And that lead-lined room stops us all getting radiated. We've got a wee oxygen machine just there. And so we can give oxygen to any animals that need it in those cages there. Coming through, we're going into surgery. Now we've got 2 surgeries. This is clean surgery, so this is where they would do the internal spays, castrates, etc. Across the way in the other room we've got dirty surgery, and dirty surgery is where they do the likes of dentals and enemas and all the nasty smelly stuff really. Try and keep the bugs in one and sterility in the other. Then we've got lab, and lab is where we've got all the lab testing machines for the blood tests, and also the autoclave and all the cleaning materials that the nurses then use. So this is prep. Going out of prep, we've got into a looping corridor. We've got kennels. We're actually having quite a good weekend in the sense of we've got no inpatients, so it's not too bad to show you around. We're not going to disturb anyone or anything. So we've got 6 big kennels situated one next to each other, and then we've got a handful of smaller kennels to the side for smaller dogs really. And this is where they come in when we get hospitalised, or whether they're waiting for their procedures, or when they're recovering from their procedures. Down the way we've got isolation, which again just has another kennel in it, and a mud room, which is where we do the muddy stuff, the muddy prep, and it's where we keep all our gum boots and etc. So this is isolation. So that's where if we had cases of possibly contagious parvo in dogs, if we whack these lights on. This is a mud room where we do the laundry, and we have a parasite machine here. This allows us to do fecal egg counts in most domestic species. Well, I should say farm domestic species. Horses, sheep, cows. I think you also get slides for chickens as well, but we've never had a chicken request yet. The garage is looking a wee bit busy, but this is where we do a lot of our storage. And yeah, because we're halfway through spring, it's rather chaotic at this moment in time. Going through here, we have tea room or staff room. This is where we generally have full staff meetings, and also where people come on their breaks or lunch times. Put this in perspective, this staff room is probably at least 15 times bigger than the old staff room we had at the last clinic. We could just about fit 2 sofas in that little corner and a fridge, and that was really about it. Moving on, we have got the office for the vets here. This is where a lot of the large animal team work when we're doing an office day. You can see the walls looking quite busy. We've also got the mastitis testing machines, so we can grow cultures with a Jupiter, or we can do antibiotic screening with Masterplex machines. But that's most of the tour really. Going back into the corridor, walking down, we've got a dispensary, so we keep the drugs down this side, and we have a meeting room where we have smaller meetings of up to about 6 people, any more than that, and this room just gets stink hot. So yeah, all in all, the building's about 3 times the floor space of the last building, so it's a big improvement. This is my office. You can probably tell what my corner is by the state of the wall, but it's a bit of a hoarder's wall. But yeah, that's where we're sort of sitting. So a bit of update with how we're going through spring. Spring's been a really good spring in August. Really good weather, really dry. September's gone a bit more typical. We've had quite a few wet days, but also a few sunshine days, which is always good for a psychological effect. And we've been doing really well. The farmers have had a lot less mastitis at the start of the season. Calving's gone a lot better because of the drier conditions, and yeah, we've seen a lot less problems associated with that. So that's been really good. Keep an eye up for the next video. I'll try and post one about us actually moving into this clinic, because we've been in here actually 2 years, so I've got some old footage that I really need to start digging out again. And I have a tramp video where I end up doing a bit of a, not bush bash, a bit of a wander up a river, and yeah, check that out. Cheers.